Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of While We Walk podcast, where I discuss where I essentially discuss my thoughts for the day. Today is Sunday, and yeah, in terms of the weather, it's really windy, cloudy, and that's what the weather is at this point in time. So I already did over 20,000 steps so far. This is my second walk, and after this walk I'm gonna call it a day in terms of the walking. I did 50,000 steps yesterday, so I thought that was a pretty big accomplishment. I plan on stopping at around 30, like in the mid 30,000s. That's my plan of action, and stopping for the day, because I want to use the rest of the time to study up more on the YouTube skills, and just relaxing too. And so I know the other day I mentioned that I was going to buy some chicken at BJ's, but I noticed that the chicken wasn't there when I arrived, so I just ended up deciding buying some beef patties or burger patties, so that I could just get rid of the rest of the cheese that's in my fridge, and I should be done with those by the end of the week. So my diet right now for the rest of the week is going to be, I'm going to break my fast with 2 burgers, and towards the end of the night I'm just going to drink basically a protein shake. But then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat the fruits that are currently in my fridge. So that's pretty much the plan of action for after this walk. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trading in the markets. As a matter of fact, what I've been doing right now is I've been listening to it's not a podcast, it's an audiobook of Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. For those of you who are traders, you should know what that book is. It's one of the most famous books for all speculators out there, and I just think that it's a good reminder. It tells you a lot of lessons in trading. As someone who made millions in the market, lost millions, basically it teaches you lessons that as a speculator you could have a very good you could learn there's a lot of nuggets in it, essentially. And so I'm just basically, after this recording, I'm gonna go back to listening to that audiobook, because it's pretty amazing, if you ask me. What else is there? Yeah, I might take off because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but it looks like the sun's coming up, so eventually I'm going to take off the sweatshirt. But yeah, these walks have been monumental in terms of, just clearing up my mind, and on top of that, just burning some calories instead of just sitting down doing nothing. It's good to just go out there and just might as well burn the calories, so that's what I'm doing, walking to burn these calories. And yeah, it's not going to be crazy like yesterday. I'm not going to do 50,000. I decided I want to have some other time to just look at other stuff in the available time that I have. Tomorrow, after I trade, I will go for a walk. I'm going to try to keep at 35,000 pretty much going forward, because I have the time to do it, and I'm actually trying to hit a goal that not many people could say that they did. So it's a specific goal that I want to achieve by doing this. So yeah, you guys will know I'm basically prepping myself for April. I'm prepping myself for the summertime, essentially. What else is there? But yeah, just like other podcasts, as I mentioned before, number 1, my primary objective is health. Number 2 is trading and making money. And number 3, I'm still trying to figure out number 3 right now, but those are the top 2 in mind right now. Basically consuming everything I can to, oh yeah, YouTube. It's kind of like my third thing that I'm focusing on too, but not too much. Basically, the number 1 and 2 are I'd say 99% of my thoughts are in 1 and 2. And the 1% is on YouTube. I already established some form of habit. I feel like something's picking up with the YouTube channel. And not this YouTube channel that you're listening to, but to the other channel, my trading channel. And yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing that. But yeah, man, this walk. You know, I noticed like when I woke up this morning, it wasn't as bad as the like. Obviously, initially I feel some pain when I wake up, but then after a few steps, the pain goes away. It's like if I don't move, it hurts, but when I move, it doesn't hurt. So I'm beginning to realize that that's pretty much par for the course when I do long extended walks. But hopefully doing these 35,000 or more steps a day, I'm going to be able to essentially get, you know, hopefully my body adjusts to it with that amount of steps on a daily basis. But yeah, during the walks, starting on Monday, what I plan on doing is the first walk, I'm not going to even listen to audio, like audiobooks or podcasts for the first walk tomorrow. And my first walk, I intend on doing at least 20,000 steps in the first walk. During those 20,000 steps, my intention is just to essentially just go without listening to anything, and just thinking about the trading session I had for that day and what I could to improve. That's what that walk is for, and it's a nice 3-hour walk. And after that, I would come back home. I would break the fast. In this case, it's going to be burgers for the rest of the week. So I'm actually looking forward to eating those burgers. Yeah, so that's a plan of action: eating burgers for the rest of the week, and then going back for a second walk. But the second walk is going to be around 2 hours. So basically, my plan of action is to walk at least 5 hours every single day till the end of April. That's the plan of action. Just trying to get at least 35,000 steps. That's a plan of action. Yeah, that's what I intend on doing. And I want to see what the results are going to be after all those walking. I'm going to document myself, obviously. You guys will know every time going forward in this podcast for my thumbnail. You're going to see the amount of steps that I take. And yeah, that's what I essentially plan on doing going forward. These podcasts are going to be no longer than 10 minutes for a long time, actually, until, you know, there's more topics to talk about. That's where I'm going to limit it to. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing much more else to say. I'm going to end it here, actually, because I'm getting hot, I'm getting sweaty, and I want to take off my sweatshirt. So with that being said, thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.